The history of the human brain, evolution and understanding. The human brain is one of the most complex and powerful organs, responsible for our thoughts, emotions, memory, and intelligence. The history of the human brain is a fascinating journey through evolution, discovery, and scientific progress. 1. Evolution of the human brain. The brain did not always look the way it does today. Over millions of years, it evolved larger and more complex in early humans. Early brain evolution. 500 million years ago, simple nervous systems in primitive animals. Though 350 million years ago, reptiles developed larger brains with a basic limbic system, emotions, instincts. Vatican III. 200 million years ago, mammals evolved more advanced brains, including the neocortex, thinking and decision-making. Human brain evolution. 2 million years ago, early hominids, e.g. Homo habilis, had larger brains than apes. 600 Sapiens. 1.8 million years ago, Homo erectus had a brain size of 900 Sanfau and showed tool-making skills. By 300,000 years ago, early Homo sapiens developed a brain size of 1,300 sentience, leading to advanced language, reasoning, and creativity. But 40,000 years ago, the brain became more specialized, enabling art, culture, and science. Key evolutionary changes. Growth of the prefrontal cortex. Decision-making, problem-solving. Development of language centers, Broca's and Wernicke's areas. Increased neural connections for abstract thinking and memory. 2. Ancient understanding of the brain. Early civilizations and brain beliefs. Ancient Egypt, 3000 BCE. Egyptians did not consider the brain important. They believed the heart controlled thoughts and emotions. During mummification, they removed the brain but preserved the heart. Ancient Greece, 500 BCE, 300 BCE. 1. Hippocrates, father of medicine, argued that the brain, not the heart, controlled intelligence and emotions. 2. Aristotle, 384 to 322 BCE, wrongly believed the heart was the center of thought and the brain cooled the blood. Ancient Rome, 100 CE, 200 CE. 1. Galen, a Roman physician, studied brain injuries in gladiators and concluded that the brain controlled movement and sensation. He identified the cerebrum, soft, responsible for sensation, and cerebellum, hard, responsible for movement. Chapter 3. The Renaissance and Birth of Neuroscience, 1400 to 1700 CE. The Renaissance led to scientific revolutions in brain research. Leonardo da Vinci, 1452 to 1519, created detailed anatomical drawings of the brain using human dissections. Andreas Vesalius, 1514 to 1564, published the first accurate anatomy book showing the brain's structure. René Descartes, 1596-1650, proposed the mind-body dualism, believing the brain and soul were separate. But the modern era, brain science and neuroscience, 1800 present. 19th century discoveries. Phrenology, Franz Gall, 1800s. Incorrect theory that brain bumps relate to personality. Paul Broca, 1861. Discovered Broca's area, speech center, in the left frontal lobe. Carl Wernicke, 1874, identified Wernicke's area, language comprehension. Nerve cell discovery, late 1800s. Santiago Ramon y Cajal proved that the brain is made of neurons, not a single mass. 20th and 21st century neuroscience, electroencephalography, EEG 1929, measured brain waves, neuroplasticity, 1960s, proved The brain can reorganize itself after injuries. MRI and fMRI, 1990s, allowed real-time imaging of the brain. Eye and brain-computer interfaces, 2000s, present. Research on mind-controlled devices and artificial intelligence. The conclusion. The future of brain research. From its evolution in early hominins to modern neuroscience, the study of the human brain has transformed medicine, psychology, and technology. Future discoveries in AI, neurology, and genetics may unlock even greater mysteries of the brain. Would you like to explore brain functions, memory, or consciousness in detail? You said, human brain facts. ChatGPT said, amazing facts about the human brain. The human brain is one of the most complex and powerful organs in the body. It controls thoughts, emotions, memory, and body functions. Here are some mind-blowing facts about the brain. Size and power. The brain weighs about 1.3–1.5 kg, 3 washelves. About 2% of total body weight, but uses 20% of the body's energy. It has 86 billion neurons. Each can connect to 10,000 other neurons, forming a trillion connections. Your brain generates about 12 to 25 watts of power, enough to light up a small bulb. Speed and storage. Brain signals travel at 268 miles per hour for 31 kilometers, faster than a Formula One car. Your brain's memory capacity is estimated at 2.5 petabytes, or about 3 million hours of TV shows. The human brain can process 50 thoughts per second and make 35,000 decisions daily. 3. Brain and sleep. The brain never stops working. It is more active while sleeping than when awake. Lack of sleep shrinks the brain and weakens memory, focus, and decision-making. Dreams help in problem-solving and emotional processing. Your brain creates new connections while you sleep. Chapter 4. Intelligence and learning. Your brain can rewire itself. Neuroplasticity. It creates new neural pathways throughout life. Learning increases brain size. Musicians, chess players, and language learners develop larger brain areas. Writing by hand improves memory and creativity more than typing. 5. Emotions and mental health. The brain releases dopamine, happiness, serotonin, calmness, and oxytocin, love hormone, to regulate emotions. Stress shrinks the brain. Chronic stress reduces memory and decision-making ability. The brain can't feel pain. It has no pain receptors, though headaches occur due to nerves and blood vessels around it. Weird and fun facts. Your brain is mostly water, 75%. Dehydration reduces focus and memory. Eating dark chocolate boosts brain power by increasing blood flow. A baby's brain triples in size in the first year of life. Smell triggers the strongest memories, as the olfactory bulb is connected to the memory center. Hippocampus. The human brain is more powerful than any computer. Would you like to explore memory, consciousness, or brain diseases next? You said yes. ChatGPT said great. Do you want to explore memory and how it works? The science of consciousness, or brain diseases and disorders first? Let me know your preference. You said yes. ChatGPT said, it looks like you're interested in all 3 topics. Let's explore them one by one. Memory. How it works in types. Memory is the brain's ability to store, retain, and recall information. It involves complex neural networks and chemical processes. Types of memory. 1. Sensory memory. Lasts only a few seconds, e.g., remembering a glimpse of a scene. Do short-term memory, STM. Holds small amounts of information for about 20–30 seconds, e.g., a phone number before dialing. The long-term memory, LTM. Stores information for days, months, or a lifetime. How memory works. Encoding. The brain converts information into a format for storage. Storage. Memory is stored in different brain areas. Hippocampus for facts, cerebellum for skills. Retrieval. The brain recalls stored information when needed. Fun fact: the human brain can store about 2.5 petabytes of data, equal to 3 million hours of TV shows. 2. The science of consciousness. Consciousness is the brain's ability to be aware of itself and the world. It includes awareness, knowing what's happening inside and outside your body. Self-identity, understanding you exist as an individual. Decision-making, choosing based on thoughts and emotions. Theories of consciousness. Global workspace theory. Consciousness arises when multiple brain areas communicate. Dedusu. Integrated information theory. Consciousness depends on how much information the brain processes. The quantum consciousness. Some scientists believe quantum mechanics plays a role in our awareness. Fun fact: the human brain can process 50 thoughts per second, but only a few enter conscious awareness. 3. Brain diseases and disorders. Many conditions affect brain health, impacting memory, thinking, and emotions. Common brain disorders: Alzheimer's disease, memory loss due to shrinking brain cells. Parkinson's disease affects movement due to dopamine loss. Stroke, caused by a blocked or burst blood vessel in the brain. Epilepsy causes seizures due to abnormal brain activity. Depression and anxiety, mental health disorders that alter brain chemistry. How to keep the brain healthy? Exercise regularly. Increases oxygen and brain function. Eat brain foods. Omega-3, nuts and dark chocolate boost brain power. Stay mentally active. Reading, puzzles, and learning keep neurons strong. Get enough sleep. The brain cleans itself and strengthens memory during sleep. Fun fact: the brain is 80% water. Dehydration reduces focus and memory.